awesome revolutionary Aquarius. Welcome to your astrological read for March 2020. I'm so glad to have you guys here. I always like to start my astrological chats with a bit of February leading into March. I'm just going to include one of the latest aspects, which is February 23rd. And we'll dive right in. On February 23rd, there is a new moon in Pisces, and that is in your second house. Your second house, it's the house of your personal resources. It's like your values, your money, your possessions, your skills. That's something that you own and hone. You hone it and you own it. It's your skill. So having the new moon in Pisces there is amazing because you're going to start your March. It's like the new moon is everything about new beginnings, and the moon has to do with your emotions, has to do with your inner world, your inner thoughts, your subconscious as well. It's deep but it's fresh here, and it's in Pisces, meaning your creative juices are flowing, your imagination is flowing, your fantasies are flowing here, and being that it's in your second house, you might be fantasizing about a new skill you want to take on. You might be thinking, how can I make more money? How can I there's something you want to buy, and you're just dreaming about it here at the end of February and leading into March. That's very ambitious and very good for you. So let's move on to March 4th. March 4th, we have Mercury retrograding in your sign of Aquarius. So Mercury likes Aquarius. It's what's the word? It's exalted there, but it's retrograde, retrograde is not terrible, and a lot of people put a negative spin on it. It does slow things down. Mercury is a very fast-moving it's all about communication. It's fast communication planet, but when it's retrograde, it slows down. And I always feel like when you slow down, you can see certain things better. You might not, communication will be different. It'll slow down. But I feel like as long as, let's say, if you talk slower, you'll be understood a little bit better, or just be more careful. But it really is a time to review. It's a time to, anything to do with the prefix, like the RE, refresh, renew, reinvent, rename something. I don't know why that came through, but it's happening in your first house, so it has to do with you. It has to do with the awareness that you have of yourself, your appearance to other people, your outward personality as well. So having Mercury retrograde there in Aquarius, you might be thinking about like changing something up about yourself, like a new hairdo, or what else? Just a new outfit, something new regarding yourself, your personality. I mean, it's pretty fixed, but you could think like, how could I innovate, like the way I perform, the way I am, and the way things about yourself. So it's good because you can slow down and do that. You can review those things. On the same day, Venus, it's a very benefic planet, is entering Taurus, and when it's in Taurus, it's at home. It's in its cozy place. It's like it's at its best there. So it's going to benefit here. I'm seeing it's in your fourth house. Your fourth house is getting a lot of love from Venus and Taurus, and that's your home life, your parents, your roots, your inner security, your place of like nurturing. Everything about this aspect is very cozy. Venus loves it loves like pleasure, it loves like luxury, it loves comfort. Taurus loves those things too. Taurus will work hard though. Like it's a very determined energy as well. Like you might be like beautifying your home, you might be rearranging your room, your furniture, buying new furniture, beautiful furniture, doing things to make your surroundings more beautiful is a big deal there. And or your parents, doing something for your parents, doing something, digging deep, finding new things about your roots. A lot of things to do with your home I see there, which is, it's very good. Maybe you have had a little too much excitement in the past months, and you need that cozy environment, you know. So that's amazing. March 9th, you have a full moon in Virgo, and that's in your 8th house. Your 8th house is having to do with your shared resources, like money, other people's money, and how it relates to you. Also regeneration, intimacy, kind of like those, it's like, it's hidden, but it's not hidden. It's just, it's more intimate. And being that your full moon is in Virgo here, the full moon brings things to a head. It's like the top of a mountain. It's like a wave. It begins, the new moon, the wave begins like a wave begins little, then it grows and grows and grows until the wave, the top of the wave, the apex, the climax. So you're at a climactic energetic point with regards to, you know, sharing other people's money, your shared resources with somebody, your intimacy, like maybe you're thinking about how your intimacy is with, you know, another person, could be someone you're dating, and you're thinking about it and thinking about like how you can maybe spend more time with them, organize your time, because Virgo is very organizational, or organize your finances with another person. That could be coming to a head. You could be meeting with someone and you guys are really hashing out budgets and things like that, or your business matters having to do with money you share. March 9th, again, another Mercury is going direct, which is amazing. With this full moon in Virgo energy, Mercury is going direct in Aquarius, where it's exalted. So it's pretty powerful for communication. Mercury retrograde by this time is over, and things are clearing up, communication speeding up again. And this is affecting your 3rd house, which is perfect. It's Mercury's home. Your 3rd house is your communication, it's your mental activity, learning, and also siblings, your immediate environment, and how you communicate and think. So having Mercury direct in Aquarius here, it's excellent for this. It's like your mind is going well, like your mind is working really well here, and you can probably get like anything done. You're moving, you're shaking. This is really good for, like, I don't know, communicating, writing a letter to someone, communicating online. This is very good. You might have a little bit of the post-shadow energy still, but for the most part, things are starting to get online again with regards to that. You might have less problems with travel, less problems with your phone or electrical appliances. Moving on, March 16th, Mercury, again, is re-entering Pisces. It's still direct, but it's re-entering Pisces at 0 degrees, a powerful position. And it's affecting your 2nd house. So it moved on from your 3rd to your 2nd. And now it's affecting, in a positive way, your money, your possessions, your values and your skills. Also your habits, your work ethic, that kind of thing, like skills that you have that you hone. Having Mercury entering Pisces there is giving you communication. It's giving you like inspiration for like new idea, like creative ideas, of how to help your, make more money, or maybe money's coming to you in a creative way or through a creative endeavor. Your values are, you could be creatively analyzing your values, or honing a skill in a creative way as well. Okay, so moving on, March 19th, happy spring equinox. I know we all love this because we get longer days, there's more productivity, there's warmer days, hopefully, if the weather allows. But if you're in the southern hemisphere, I believe it's fall, but here in the north, we're having our spring equinox. And on this day, March 19th, we have the planet Uranus. It's positively aspecting in a sextile the true node. So your true node is, it's really exciting because it has to do with your purpose in the world, your destiny in the world. And having your Uranus there, the planet Uranus, it's electrifying this. It's innovating this part of your life. It's refreshing. It's reminding you. It could be in a positive, shocking way. Even it's kind of like re-energizing your purpose in life. So if you've been kind of like sleeping on your laurels a little bit, you're getting some shocks from Uranus, and it's telling you, hey, it's time to take the bull by the horns and go towards your destiny, go towards your goals, your highest goals. So yeah, and in this, your 4th house and your 6th house are involved. So it's positively going to aspect your 4th house, which has to do with your home, your parents, your roots, your inner security, what nurtures you. And then your 6th house as well, which is amazing because it's positively going to aspect your work life, your health, your service, and your self-improvement. So I see this real home-based support, or maybe like someone that's close to you, parents, or where you live. It's like, it might even be like supporting you, but like giving you brand new ideas of how to reach your goals. Maybe shock you a little bit to give you like inspiration, give you like that new energy. And you're also getting, this is also affecting your work. I mean, it's anytime you're energized towards your purpose, work is going to see an improvement. Your work life, your health, you're energized. So it's a lot of great energy for you, Aquarius. March 19th, another energizing aspect, but this is to your 3rd house. It's the sun entering Aries. The sun is fiery. Aries is fiery. Aries loves to take action and doesn't like to be slowed down. So this is in your 3rd house of your mental activity, your learning, communication. Again, this idea I explained earlier about your mental capacities being heightened, especially because you're an air sign and this is fire. Air and fire combust. You're going to have a lot of mental fortitude to get all these higher goals done that you want to get done. And I see this going into probably further into the spring, and so forth. So getting close to the end here, March 21st, Saturn enters Aquarius. This is amazing because this doesn't happen often at all. It's not like a retrograde. It happens 2 times a year, 3 times a year. This is Saturn entering Aquarius. Hasn't happened for 29 and a half years. And Saturn was just in Capricorn, which is, we're going to move from like this energy of like a fatherly energy of like, come on, you got to work, you got to be disciplined towards your goals, which is effective. But Aquarius is more of like a fun friend that pushes you to be more authentic, to be like, still pushes you towards those goals, but like wants you to do it in an original way. And having Saturn there, it's the discipline. And this is for you, Aquarius. It's in your first house. So it's like, it's directly affecting you. It's directing who you are, your personality, your appearance. This is huge for you. Like, this is like big dog energy. Like you guys are coming into like big time for yourself, where the universe is like, come on, like it's time for you to expand and it's in a good way. It's in a positive way. It's not like in a scary way or anything like that. It's gonna find new ways to like get you towards those bigger goals, towards who you are and gonna be in the world. It's amazing for you. So also we have March 23rd, we have Jupiter, optimistic, expansive, lucky Jupiter, quintiling Chiron and Aries. Quintile is a positive aspect as well. And having Jupiter here with Chiron is actually an asteroid, but it represents an energy that affects your inner life. It's called the wounded warrior. It has to do with your like traumas from childhood, things that you went through that really affected you. But having Jupiter here, it's like a friend could come by and really encourage you or give you inspiration, that actually like miraculous words that heal you from within. And with this healing, that because it's in Aries, it's like it's going to take action. Either you're going to take action, or it's just the action of the healing, like a miraculous healing, that's going to get you going. And it's affecting your 12th and your 3rd house, which your 12th house is your dream life, your spiritual life, how you are in solitude, your meditative life. It's a very inner life, and it also rules transcendence. So I see that tied into the theme of healing. You're transcending. You're going with all this new start with your life, your work life, your goals. You guys are, the inner work is, there's miracles happening within you that are gonna engage you to do all that achieving, and it's also gonna positively affect your your 3rd house, or your 3rd house is involved with it. All this stimulation in your head, your mental clarity is also part of this, working through and healing your inner world to affect positively your outer world and bring you to success. March 24th, there's a new moon in Aries, which along with this is your 3rd house, continuing with your mental clarity and your mental health. You're getting a lot of new, fresh mental energy, and you're energized to go for those higher goals because of this mental clarity. And also, 3rd house is siblings, so you're healing in a way that's like has to do with possibly your siblings as well. It's probably healing those relationships and also giving you a fresh new start with those relationships. March 27th, I've been telling all the signs this, it's just a little bit of a lucky day. Venus in Taurus is trining Jupiter in Capricorn that day, and trine is like super, it's just a super awesome aspect. So I mean, I guess you could go buy a lottery ticket or whatever, but like I'm not saying it's lucky and you could win, but it's more lucky in the way that like the Midas touch, like what you touch will turn to gold, meaning what you focus on. If there's a new idea, if you focus on that idea on this day, it's gonna like, it's like good soil. It's gonna like really give great results. That's what this aspect says. So to finalize and conclude the reading, this astrological chat, on March 30th, Mars, action-oriented Mars, is entering Aquarius, which Aquarius is a very revolutionary, like, nuance loving sign. And Mars being there, it's bringing action there. Like it wants to build upon, it wants to build new things, it wants to create new things radically, and that's happening in your first house. So it's like Mars is really giving you the energy, and it's giving you the desire to really move forward, propel yourself forward in innovative ways, in ways you've never done it before, which you love. You're Aquarius. You're all about doing things differently. You know, you want to be original and unique, and this is giving you that, just what you want. It's giving you that energy to do it. So with that, I wish all of you guys a really happy beginning to spring, an amazing March, and thank you so much for watching this. Please subscribe, like, comment, and I hope to see you guys in April and have an amazing month. Yeah. So thank you so much.